UK Members of Parliament pushes legal action against Harry-Meghan over US law violations. The public spectacle surrounding Prince Harry and Meghan Markle has taken a sharp legal turn, as several UK Members of Parliament, MPs, are reportedly pushing for legal action against the couple, citing alleged violations of US federal laws. Once celebrated as a breath of fresh air in the British monarchy, Meghan Markle has increasingly faced criticism for her actions post-Brexit. Many argue that her influence has not only tarnished the image of the royal family but also sparked international tensions. These allegations, fueled by an ongoing media frenzy, have raised questions about the couple's conduct in both the UK and the US, potentially marking a turning point in their public narrative. Is Meghan Markle merely a victim of relentless scrutiny, or is there a deeper, more troubling pattern of behavior at play? One of the most serious accusations levied against Markle stems from her alleged involvement in US political lobbying efforts. Reports have emerged suggesting that Meghan reached out to US senators and representatives to advocate for paid family leave, a move that some legal analysts argue could constitute a violation of US laws prohibiting foreign nationals from engaging in domestic political activities. Critics point out that, despite stepping back from royal duties, Meghan continues to capitalize on her royal title, blurring the lines between celebrity activism and political interference. This has drawn sharp condemnation from UK Members of Parliament, who argue that such actions compromise the neutrality traditionally associated with the British monarchy. UK MP Bob Seely recently stated, "This is not just about Meghan Markle's personal opinions, it's about the misuse of her platform and title to influence policy in a country where she's not an elected official." Seely's sentiments reflect a growing frustration among British officials and citizens, who feel that Meghan's actions undermine the very institution she once represented. Another controversial point of contention involves the couple's continued use of their Duke and Duchess of Sussex titles while pursuing lucrative deals in the United States. From multi-million-dollar Netflix documentaries to high-profile book deals, critics argue that Meghan and Harry have commodified their royal status to build a global brand. This monetization has not sat well with many in the UK, including Members of Parliament, who believe that their actions violate the unwritten rules of royal conduct. The outrage is further fueled by revelations in Prince Harry's memoir, Spare, where he details intimate family disputes, painting a picture of a fractured royal household. Many Members of Parliament see this as a betrayal of the monarchy and an exploitation of the British taxpayer-funded lifestyle that Meghan and Harry once enjoyed. Sir Edward Lee, a senior Conservative MP, remarked, "They wanted independence, yet they've profited off the very institution they abandoned. This is not just hypocrisy, it's a direct affront to the British people." The couple's financial dealings have also come under intense scrutiny. While Meghan and Harry have publicly claimed financial independence, several Members of Parliament have questioned the transparency of their earnings and the ethical implications of their commercial ventures. For instance, their Netflix documentary, Harry-Meghan, reportedly earned them upwards of $100 million, yet it has been criticized for its one-sided portrayal of events and inclusion of misleading footage. Perhaps more troubling are allegations that Meghan may have used her royal connections to secure these deals. Some Members of Parliament have suggested that the couple's actions could warrant an investigation into whether their financial dealings involve any breaches of UK or US laws. Labour MP Chris Bryant has called for greater accountability in how former royals utilize their status, stating, "When public figures use their positions for personal enrichment, it raises serious ethical and legal concerns." Adding to the mounting controversy is speculation surrounding the couple's tax practices. Reports suggest that Meghan and Harry's complex financial arrangements, including their Archewell Foundation, may be designed to minimize tax liabilities in both the UK and the US. While no concrete evidence has surfaced to confirm wrongdoing, the mere suggestion has been enough to ignite debate among Members of Parliament. Critics argue that the couple's decision to establish their foundation in the US, rather than the UK, where they initially pledged to focus their charitable efforts, further underscores their opportunistic motives. Conservative MP Andrew Bridgen stated, "If they have nothing to hide, they should welcome a thorough investigation into their financial dealings." Meghan Markle has not only faced criticism from politicians but also from media experts who accuse her of manipulating the press to craft a victim narrative. In interviews and documentaries, Meghan has portrayed herself as a target of relentless harassment, yet some MPs argue that she strategically uses the media to her advantage. For instance, her bombshell Oprah Winfrey interview in 2021, where she made allegations of racism within the royal family, has been widely criticized for lacking evidence and inflaming public tensions. UK members of parliament have expressed concern that Meghan's actions could harm not only the monarchy but also the UK's international reputation. Former Minister Norman Baker commented, "The Oprah interview was a masterclass in media manipulation. It's time we hold public figures accountable for the damage they cause with unsubstantiated claims." The legal and ethical controversies surrounding Meghan and Harry have also sparked concerns about their impact on UK-US relations. By positioning themselves as global activists, the couple has inadvertently drawn the monarchy into the political spotlight, a move that many members of parliament view as detrimental to the institution's apolitical stance. Foreign affairs expert Tom Tugendhat warned, Meghan Markle's actions risk creating a diplomatic rift between the UK and the US, particularly if allegations of political lobbying are proven true. This is about more than just personal choices, it's about the integrity of the monarchy and its role on the global stage, in light of these accusations. Several UK members of parliament are reportedly considering formal legal action against Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. While the exact nature of this potential action remains unclear, it could involve investigations into their financial dealings, lobbying activities, and use of royal titles. MP Bob Seeley has even suggested that Parliament could pass legislation to strip the couple of their royal titles, stating, if they refuse to respect the institution they once served, they should not be allowed to profit from it. Such a move would undoubtedly spark further controversy, but it reflects the growing consensus among members of Parliament that decisive action is needed. Public opinion in the UK has sharply turned against Meghan Markle in recent years, with many viewing her as a divisive figure who has exploited her royal connections for personal gain. Polls consistently show declining support for the couple, particularly in the wake of their Netflix series and Harry's memoir. Critics argue that Meghan's actions have not only alienated the British public but also overshadowed the charitable work she once claimed to prioritize. As one royal commentator put it, Meghan Markle had the opportunity to modernize the monarchy, but instead, she chose to weaponize it for her own benefit. As UK MPs push for legal action against Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, the couple finds themselves at the center of a storm that could have far-reaching consequences. Whether these allegations result in formal investigations or legislative changes, one thing is clear: the controversy surrounding Meghan Markle is far from over. For many, this is not just about legal or political violations, it's about accountability and the preservation of institutions that have shaped the UK's national identity for centuries. As the saga unfolds, the world will be watching to see whether Meghan and Harry emerge unscathed or face the legal reckoning that many now believe is long overdue.